that back those funding that we're asking for. See my brother there, the GM of Shell, the GM for NCDMB in Shell. He will show you from Shell that I have a $5 million contract. I need $2 million to buy the equipment. We'll set up situations where the bank, where those revenue will be domiciled, will back that loan, and funding that we're asking for. So the next step for us, and Petan is going to be coming to ask you for that, to ensure that at least for Petan Group, we're not going to ask for all of our 20 million we're contributing, and you're supposed to help us anyway. If you give us 15 million on a yearly basis, we'll ensure that that money comes back to you and with interest. Thank you.
And just a follow-up, so this funding and this contribution, would it be for in-country use or for possibility for export?
I can't answer that question directly. The reason is that if I'm going to do a service NCDMD that the equipment that they are funding on behalf of Petan members, I take out to Uganda, for instance, I can make sure that I can domicile that payment and make sure the bank and the NCDMD get their money back. But locally, it's very easy for us. Because one of the laws, the banking law in Nigeria, is that those of us that are indigenous companies, all of our earnings go into the Nigerian banks. I can't send that money to Citibank or HSBC. They must come into Nigerian banks. The oil companies must pay into those banks, so it's a lot easier. If we have special situation, by the way, where a member requires $5 million to execute a $20 million contract in Uganda, I think we'll work with NCDMB if we have to help that member. Our relationship is so strong that we must find a way to be able to cover that. We even have, for instance, Stanbic IBTC is in Uganda. We also have Nigerian banks, and this is one of the things we've done so wonderfully well in this country. Sometimes we don't, pat ourselves in the back. Our banking industry have done fantastically well. UBA is in Congo. All of our banks are in Ghana. So I'm sure with the Nigerian banks that operate outside Nigeria in a lot of the sub-Saharan African countries, we should be able to have a middle ground, right, in terms of using that fund for our members that have projects outside Nigeria.
Exactly. Thank you so much. So NCDMB, it's something to look at, because really, if we're saying that we want to export local content, it's good enough people. I have the human resource, I have the capacity, I have all of that, but then I don't have the funding. It's mute. The conversation is mute. So if one of the things that's come out of this then is if there is an opening to help with the funding, to support, and can only come to you, because you are the mother of local content.